Hello there, and welcome back to Tatooine Tableflip. I'm Jimmy, and today I'll be unboxing Neon Knights 2086 from Bored to Death Games. I've been waiting for this one for a long time, so let's get this thing open and have a look. Alright, Neon Knights 2086. The first thing you'll notice here, I don't know how well you can see on camera, but we're getting a lot of reflection of the lights. So I'm going to take the wrapper off first, and then I'll talk about the box, because the first thing I see here, it's kind of impressive. I mean, it's a silly little thing, but I just thought it was kind of cool. Let's look at the lid off. It'll just be easier to show you that way. There we are. So I don't know how well you can see there, but see the headlights in the car there? Little bits here and there across the box are this spot foiling, this silver foil. I just thought it was kind of cool. It gives a weird kind of a negative effect, but still, I just thought it was a neat little touch. And oh boy, a lot of books. It even says number 1. I hope this is the rule book. Oh no, it's sticking together a little bit. It's actually kind of a comic book. That's all right. Yeah, that's terrific. Can't wait to read this. That'll be okay. Cool. Oh, and here we go. Okay, so we have various rule books in various languages. Here, of course, they're all about the same quality. It's like a flat matte type of a paper, but it's kind of thick. So, all the components here on the front. Wow, very dense so far. Just into a couple pages, and there's a lot of information here. That's great. Oh, very nice. All right. Wow. That's really good. All right, I'm excited. And now here's the, I'm getting bored there. All right, so we're looking at the tiles here. This looks like part of the track and some of the little tokens, the finish line counter. These are dual-sided, looks like with the little markers in different places. So that's all right. Oh, and clearly this is going to be the easiest game I have ever punched. They're just falling out. Yeah, that's all right. Let's have a look at the rest of these here. Oh yeah, it's just more track pieces. And you know, one of them fell in the box already, and there's some more counters. Yeah, cool. Okay. Let's get these out of the way here. This looks like the game board. And wow, it is a lot bigger than I expected. Okay. Wow, this thing is massive. It's like not quite 3 feet long and maybe 1.5 feet wide. It's got slots across the top there, probably for cards. That's what it appears to be. It's got a scoring track around the outside edge. Very sporty numbers. And then what appears to be a player order area down here. Payday and race. Huh. Yeah, wow, this is really cool, but huge. Okay. These look like the player dashboards, the various cars. Oh, it's like a new side and a damaged side. Yeah, all right. Oh, wow. Or maybe not so much damage, but tricked out. Huh. Some extra gear on them or something. Yeah, these are cool. These are, again, one thing I like in games like this, instead of the little paper dashboards, I like these thick punch board style because they can hold up to a lot of wear and tear. 2 big packets of the cards, and we'll just get a peek there. I'm not gonna open these. It'll take forever to go through that stuff, but we get some. It looks like some alternate language cards in there, and so that's all right. Here's like player markers and the cars. I don't know how well you can see them there, but they're those are slick. They all appear to be the same mold, just different colors. I wish they would have been molded to the style. Well, wait a minute. Well, that one looks different. Maybe they are. Well, I don't know. I think they are all the same. Huh. Player markers there. A little bag of cubes, various colors. And clearly specialty dice. There you have it. Neon Knights 2086. Man, this thing looks cool. I like this. It's right in the title, Neon Knights, and everything looks like it's glowing. It's nighttime. It's in some kind of an arena. Clearly takes place in the future, and these road tiles are really slick. They're all coded with a letter and a number, so when you set up what I'm assuming, there must be some scenarios in here somewhere, so you can place them and lay the track out according to instructions, or of course you just lay them out and make your own. Everything in here is really high quality punch board. There, outside of the cards, there's no paper anything here. Some games like this, they could have kind of cheaped out on us and given us that thin card stock dashboards, but they didn't. They went ahead and gave us the punch board stuff too for that. So man, they're terrific. Everything here is really solid, and it's really high quality. So these are going to get handled a lot. They don't seem like they're going to get frayed, or the artwork will rub off, or they'll kind of fall apart. I've had that happen in a few games with similar bits like in here too. We have a few of these little tokens. I have no idea what they're for, but they match the symbols on the road pieces. I might have preferred having characters in the game instead of these little player pawns, as you saw in the unboxing. We could have had some nice little minis of the characters, and but this does the trick. So this is not anything against the game. I'm not judging it for this alone. I mean, it's just keeping it simple, right? One of the drawbacks I do want to point out is all of the player cars. There's some great artwork on the dashboards, as you saw during the unboxing, but all of the molds are the same. They're color coordinated with the car on the dashboard, but I would have preferred if they had models of the car that matched the cars on the dashboards. That would have been really slick. Instead of all of the cars being the same, just different colors. But you know what? Again, keeping it simple, it does the job, right? And really, you're moving little cars around a board. It would be an extravagance, and I think probably would drive the price point up to this thing to crazy amounts of money. As it is, I think it is absolutely worth the price point it's set at now. One thing I love is the cards. They're very thick. This is really solid cardstock, and they put a linen finish on them. And you guys know that I love a linen finish, but holy cow, this linen finish! It is probably some of the most contoured linen finish I have ever felt on a card, man. When I picked these up, I was like, wow, there is no way these things are going to slide or fly around or anything else. And a lot of them, I'm assuming they're used to set speeds and or shift or whatever actions take place in the game. I haven't looked at the rule book yet or anything. But there's a lot of just cool little, it's very 80s artwork on these, and sort of a Back to the Future aesthetic. If you remember how the promotional posters and things for that movie were, some of you younger people might not remember that, but us old guys do. But yeah, that's about it. I am really impressed with this game. This thing came out of nowhere. It had very little promotion, very little fanfare. There was a little bit of talk when they were first, just before they were about to release the game. And I don't know, I kind of feel like we all didn't pay it very much attention. And now I'm kind of regretting that I didn't, because I am greatly impressed so far with just the components and how everything is presented here in the game. I can't wait to dig into the rules and get this thing on the table and just get a few friends over and get some games in. It looks cool. I bet it plays really well. I'm hoping it plays really well. And everything is super solid. And the little comic book they stuck in the box, that's just icing on the cake. I love little gimmicks like that. It's terrific. I think that's going to do it for this one, you guys. You can find me on all of the socials as Board Gamer Blues. I have a website. It's boardgamerblues.com, where there's some other written reviews. Let's see. We have a Patreon page. It's patreon.com/Tatooine Tableflip. You can go over there and chuck a couple of bucks at us if you like the show. Speaking of, why don't you hit the subscribe button down there and ring that bell so you don't miss out on any of my other foolishness on the channel. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time on Tatooine Tableflip. Bye.